mine actually called me some days ago saying he hated the fact that he went to school. He spent 5 years in school and then came out looking for a job. He's such a job hunter. God, I hate it. I wish I could get back the money I spent in school. So he said. Welcome to Talk of Precious. I am Precious Archibald, a writer and a self-published author. Here on my channel, we talk about a whole lot, ranging from books to writing, financial management, sex education, and relationship. So today we're gonna be talking about why you'd always remain an unemployed graduate. Hmm, God, why am I not getting a job? Carrying a folder from one office to the other looking for something to do. But why? You've gone to school, you know, you've graduated, you've served, and now what? What have you not done? Yeah, I met a friend online and we began to talk. We spoke to the extent that we began to, reveal our a bit of a private to each other. And so I went to ask him, this is a question I don't like asking people. Asking someone, as you a graduate, like what are you trying to do? What are you saying? Like to me, I don't know how it sounds to other person, but I don't like it when somebody asks, are you a graduate? Come on. I actually feel you're trying to make mockery, like you're trying to mock the person. You're being sarcastic. Like that's how I feel it. So, but I was prompted to ask him, no, like I think it's kind of best to say, ask her your level of qualification and have you been in school. Like it sounds so awkward to me. I don't know about you. So I asked him. He said he graduated 2 years ago, but he had been unable to get something to do. I'm like, how many years did you spend in school? What did you read? He told me. What are you looking forward to doing? He said he's looking for money to at least start up something. Now he wanted to go into dry cleaning business, but he's looking for capital. I'm like, do you have somebody to support you? He said he has been putting a call through to his uncle for so many months. Okay, like his uncle kept postponing. I'm gonna call you. Don't worry. I'm gonna send the money to you this month. I'm gonna send the money to you that month. And when the month he actually fixed came, no money. Yeah, it is actually frustrating having gone to school, coming to sit back, looking for a petty job to do. We really kind of like know that Nigeria is not paying graduates off. You go to school, you come back, you sit at home, you begin to behave as somebody who's not gone to school. And you see people who have never been to school, like the person you walked past when you're going to school. When you're coming back, this person has become so greater, and then you're looking up to that person. It shouldn't be like that. But we live in a society where you don't have a choice. So now, before you get into school, that is what I do advise people. Sit calm and rethink and rethink. People go to school, come back to say that school is a scam. It depends. If you actually go to school with the mindset that it's gonna give you the criteria to work in, it definitely gonna be a scam. In my opinion, I think that Going to school is so you acquire knowledge, you get an experiences, you get advanced knowledge. You so like going to school is that so you can solve critical conditions, so that you don't think similar to someone who's so lame. Now, my dad used to hate that word, say don't call anybody a layman. But you know, when you're in school, you shouldn't see, you should actually see beyond coming back to work. Like the way your country is, it is so competitive. If you don't have someone out there, you're definitely not going to have something to do. So I'm thinking that when you go to school, before you get your ass to school, you should sit down and think. I really encourage middle class people to do part-time study. You're studying and you're working. So by the time you're done studying, man, you're growing higher. You don't really wait to start getting filed into this office and the other hunting for a job. So before you get, if you're lucky enough not to have gotten to school, before you get into school, honey, get something doing. You should go and learn skills. You should do part-time if you must. I really don't encourage anybody to go to school, just come back and then you begin to start from scratch. I don't. My friend called me some days, yeah. She said, Precious, I wish I'd gone into part-time study. Look at how, imagine somebody who's gone to university is coming back, you know, like petty job like 10,000 naira. I mean, it's really not cool. So people feel frustrated because they went into school with the sole aim of coming back to work, which shouldn't be that way. When you go to school, while you are in school, you should think ahead. Think ahead. You know that someday you're going to get off the four walls of the university and you're definitely going to face reality. So when you're there, think further, plan yourself, do something, don't sit idle. Because when you're gonna come back, and don't go into the school in mindset of coming back to work. When you go to school, know that you're going to gain an advanced knowledge. You're going there so when you come back, you'll be able to solve critical conditions. So you're not going there to come back and work.